As I could say, just
yeah. No, it's true.
I got nothing to say. I'm ready.
I'm excited. We live in a world where I'm excited to watch Jigglypuff.
Dude, Jigglypuff has gotten so much more exciting.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
there's a lot of discourse around Puff, which is there's always been discourse around Puff, but it's a little less toxic than usual.
Yeah. Because I mean, like more Puffs started like
exactly.
Like, prominent. Got like Tuesday.
Yeah, it's not just one Puff player. Now we have a ton of good Puff players. There's like Dawson. There's of course Toussaint.
You know CPU Zero.
Huh?
CPU Zero.
Who?
CPU Zero is like a.
Oh wait, no, I'm familiar with that. Yeah.
Very fun to watch.
Yeah, I haven't seen them play. I'll have to look that up at some point. All right, so Miffee takes the first stock. I was like half paying attention.
We were too busy hyping up Puff.
Yeah.
So very zoning. You know, I mean, obviously you're gonna have Puff in your back.
It's that down air. Wow.
Just in neutral, dude. Pop it out.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Miffee like scooping people up.
I mean,
I've been seeing him go for like up air rest a lot. Not bad, but.
Well, especially against like Mr. N, he was definitely fishing for that quite a few times.
Yeah, no, we were watching that off stream, or off commentary rather, and yeah, we were just talking about how he's going for up
he's
rest
so hungry.
a lot. Yeah, he wants it. It's good. I mean.
So I guess for like a neutral opener, like Marth's gonna go for Nair a lot, right?
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of his neutral conversions have either, I guess, like fair or like neutral air, right?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I guess that's Marth in general, but in this matchup, I don't know how comfortable I would feel doing Nair. At least, like, I feel like Puff could easily smash the eye out of the first hit and then do something.
And just do Puff stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Carry you off stage. Dude,
like, you
probably the second one he's crouched.
Fair is, like, a lot safer.
Did you just rest that?
He could have had the rest there, but
he didn't want it.
He didn't want it, yeah. He felt comfortable enough to just keep comboing him. He didn't have to take the risk, I guess. Although, he was in a huge advantage, so he could have gotten it, but
I mean, you know,
he just decided against it, yeah.
When you're up like 2 to 3 stocks,
yeah,
it's like, why not go for it?
Yeah, no, absolutely. And that's definitely the way he was thinking in his other sets.
Yeah.
We'll see if he gets to that point here. See what happens.
Dude kind of got not dumpstered, but like it was definitely
that was heavily performance from Miffee, yeah, like. And that just goes back to like, what does Mark want to do here? He definitely doesn't want to be predictable with the grabs.
Just back throw tipper.
Back throw tipper, that'll happen sometimes, yeah.
Oh my god, that's like.
I like the slow fair there. Like just like jump. Or like short hop, and then like a slow descent and fair. That's pretty nice. Oh,
he read the grab.
Yeah. That was a little risky.
That was actually
a little risky.
That was so baller because I've never seen like a Marth actually just go for the grab and just run away. And he had the wrong read, which is insane.
Yeah, no, that's really good because it just made make it look like Miffee just misinputted, but you're right. He was like reading the grab.
Because like usually, I don't know, like you expect like a chic dash attack and you just crouch and rest.
That was good.
I mean, like he's throwing him out. Oh, you're leaving?
Oh, see you guys.
See you guys. Good seeing you. So I think most of the adjustments that Jude has to make is mainly like trying to get advantage in neutral.
Yeah.
Because like you'll see him try to like whiff stuff or like grabs like that.
Yeah.
I think this game he's been a little more careful. He's been mixing up his timing on aerials.
Yeah, Puff can really destroy you for whipping. I mean, it literally rest exists, so of course.
And like, you know, against Marth, all it takes one up tilt.
Yep.
All those floating characters.
And these nairs have been really good. Like, he hasn't really been smash-DIing down out of the first hit.
He's kind of willing to get hit by it.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm not super certain of what kind of like tree there exists out of a Nair, like a Marth Nair on Puff. It obviously depends on like a bunch of factors like percent and stuff, but yeah, I guess if you're Puff at low percent, it's just not a big deal if you get hit by like a Nair. But again, I don't know. Depends on the
Absolutely.
situation.
And Miffy's been really getting punished for going for all these rests that he's been really comfortable with getting, and Jude's starting to kind of learn.
Yeah.
I mean, there's 2 fatal missed rests for Miffy, so...
Jude has been doing a ton of running grabs, I've noticed, and that's why he's landing a lot of these grabs now.
Well, because that grab has, like, what, like,
Yeah,
third
but-
stance?
Yeah, and the lower, okay, there you go. I was gonna say. Okay. Hip or down smash, I'd
Dude,
love to see
that
it.
is so calculated. He's
Yeah.
like, I drop down, I roll backwards, and I down smash.
Yup. That was buttery smooth movement.
Yeah, I've done this in 20XX, I swear.
I like to see Jude not rushing in as much. Like Miffee crouched in anticipation of a grab.
Yeah.
And Jude just like dash danced a little bit and retreated. It's just like good to see that kind of patience.
A good amount of mid-set adaptation.
Yeah, absolutely. Because like compared to game 1, I mean Jude's been doing so much better. Yeah, see, or not like just getting crouch rested.
I mean,
And Miffee, like you can tell he wants it. He keeps crouching
Yeah.
in anticipation of it. And I mean, of course, it's not like just crouching is an unsafe thing to do for Puff, but it's still like a good indication of what Miffee wants him to be doing.
yeah, and I
And
think
Jude is
Jude
aware.
really, yeah, absolutely. He's really like starting to catch on to it.
Yeah. Oop,
Oh no!
that's oh, never mind.
Thank God, Martha B hits hard.
Yeah, Martha B just hit hard. I thought that was almost certainly a kill. Yeah, he
Jason Lee?
didn't light shield close enough.
I cannot believe he landed on stage, and I cannot believe Miffy up smashed that too.
Yeah, up smash is an interesting option. What? Some of these rests are out of control from Miffee. He's just like,
How does he see the game so differently?
it's so raw. Like, that was such a raw rest. I'd love to see it.
I think he's just so comfortable at high percent, just throwing him out.
Yeah, no, maybe that's it. Yeah.
Because like you just die to like forward air.
Jude wasn't anticipating it at all. I mean, nobody was. That's why he died off the top, and then he ended up keeping the, or Miffee ended up keeping the stock.
I mean, keep Puff in the air, right? Like any Marth's game plan against a floaty.
Ooh,
Back airs, back airs.
that looks like a stock. Yeah.
Hey, could you hold on to this? Back air. Sounds super even.
Ooh.
Oh, here's the juggle.
Yeah,
Wow.
that was
Wow,
very
wow.
good. Yeah,
Yes.
he sharked him really well.
Uh,
Just sitting under the Jude as he was in the air, I guess.
most of his rests have come from him just crouching. So like,
Yeah, no, that was not one of them. Oop.
and he just DI'd in. He's like, yeah, man, just hit me with that back air rest. Battlefield. So, I mean, you already see it. It's just keep up in the air the game.
I love that.
I mean, what is Puff's plan here? Just to like zone back air?
Pretty much, right? I mean, like, what do you do?
I mean, a few times.
Especially when you're in like Jude had him up in the air, like retreating and forcing him to like come down. He was just fairing him over and over again. It seems ridiculously hard for Puff.
I mean, any floaty on like FD,
Oh, yeah.
like lose on this stage
Yeah.
is such a pain. I mean, you see
Absolutely.
not only zoning with like back air, but you see like fastball in the air. More importantly, the late hit.
Yeah.
Because I don't think when you fall with Puff in air or forward air, you're just trying to shield them. Like,
Yeah.
that's kind of it, right? So the late hit doesn't really work out. Definitely a few zoning airs from Jude.
Yep. Yeah, I like the Nair in place. Approaching Nair, I just don't know how to feel about it generally. I guess if you're going for like the second hit of Nair and you're like starting it early and not actually trying to hit with the first hit, that's
I mean, I hear Zane talk about like approaching Nair a lot,
Yeah.
and he's like, yeah, that's just like a bad habit.
yeah.
Most of the time.
That's what I was thinking myself. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
because it's just like if you're gonna approach, it's just fair is strictly better most of the time, right?
Yeah.
It's just like a much safer,
It's such
like
a large hitbox.
large hitbox,
Yeah.
huge. Like it's out for a long time.
Yeah, it's quick.
Just better.
Well, we just said the opposite things. I think I'm wrong.
What?
You said it fair lasts.
Oh well, no, like for the, I guess for the whole animation,
Yes.
like it's active pretty much the whole time.
Yeah,
So it's like it is, I guess, what's it called?
it's just active.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a. I guess that's what makes it safe, right? Is that it's an active hitbox pretty much the whole time.
I mean, you look at the hitbox and you want to cry.
Yeah, exactly. It's ridiculous. But look at that. Very nice.
Ooh.
Although
That's all
I
pivot.
think he was trying to do a pivot F smash there.
I think so too.
He's pretty consistent with those. The conversion like
Yep.
that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Although Miffee lives, very nice.
Very good DI.
Yeah.
And this is a. I
And-
mean,
Yep.
if you showed like
you could tell when he's just like missing it because he's so consistent. He's usually consistent at it. Is what I should say.
I mean, he was doing practicing
Yeah.
at the very beginning of the set, and
Yep.
he was just getting pivot.
Yep. Although he was saying he's not a huge fan of this, not to like John or Jude or anything. He did say his pivots aren't like super amazing on this controller, so he's missing
Not really.
more often than usual. Yeah.
Gotta call the people up.
There's so many controller people to help out with that stuff. Pretty awesome.
Yeah, and they're like. Now let me ask you this question: do you
Yeah.
think with the addition of like the Panda controller, do you think modding's gonna be as prominent?
I don't know. Wait, what?
So like the new Panda controllers that are gonna come out like in 10
the
years.
Panda controllers. Oh, I thought those were scrapped.
I don't think they're scrapped.
I thought they were like completely scrapped. I don't remember though, because that's what Ryan was saying to me before. He said he like pre-ordered one or whatever, and then.
I thought it was just delayed by a year.
Oh, is that all it was? Oh, okay.
I mean, maybe it
Yeah.
might be like old by the time that like is.
Might be 60 years old by the time I get my Panda controller. All right.
Super solid set for me.
Wow. Yeah, Miffy did really good the whole time.
I mean, I think what won it really were his rests.
Yeah.
I mean.